Good morning, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. Today is December 12th, 2013. I'm going to talk about the stock market right now from a trend following perspective and also from a swing trading perspective. And probably much as you know, the stock market had a big sell-off yesterday. This really wasn't all that unexpected to me. The reason being that there were either 6 or 7 distribution days, which what that really means is that there's more negative volume or stalling in the indices when we're hitting new highs. And what I do to protect myself and also in my trading is I use very simple ideas. One is I've scaled back my trading tremendously. We're at potentially the end of a very long bull market. I mean, time will tell. I mean, we can only look at what's happening today. We don't know the future, and we don't even try to know the future. But the fact is that it's an old bull market. I use very simple ideas. Here's a 10 and a 30 exponential moving average. If there's a crossover, that's even more of a nail in the coffin of where we are. But we had a nice run from here, which we enjoyed, took advantage of it, and now we're looking to scale back. Look at some of the actual situations. This is actually a new trade that I'm going to be taking today on the open, where it's had 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th day of a retracement. Maybe it'll keep on going, but I have a hard stop in place and looking for it to retrace back up. This is somewhat of a cup and a handle, and it could be, being bought here, especially with Herbalife, with all the stories that happen between the two hedge fund managers and all their public battle. This is another stock I'm going to try to buy on the open that has been trending upwards, and you can see the last 3 days have been negative, and we'll see. And basically what I'm doing is I'm risking primarily maximum 1% of my account size, but what I also did was I scaled the account back so dramatically because of these distribution days, because you don't know what the market's going to do. This is a trade that it was in that actually exited with a small loss. This is SLX. It was very strong. It broke out on high volume, which you'd like to see. You'd like to see these in the beginning of a bull market where you have this big, basically saucer kind of scenario and then a breakout, and you would hope that it would continue. But the support broke. I took a small bet and I exited yesterday because it was looking very negative and it took out the support. First Solar, I'm in this also. I bought the retracement somewhere around here and looking for the bounce back up. It didn't happen. I'm exiting on the open. Also, it's also very, very negative with First Solar is that it took out, actually it's crossing the 50 exponential moving average, which is not favorable. And especially that, it bounced out on high volume here, this gap up, maybe it's finding support, we'll see. You can kind of do like this and move it down a little bit. But we took out that support by a little bit of a hair, and you never know with these things. They can continue much greater. I'd rather err to the side of caution than to the side of, let's say, greed. But the idea is like with First Solar, it's a very nice saucery kind of handle. Like I wrote here, a cup with a handle, and you would have bought the breakout right here. But the thing is that it's falling below this 50 exponential moving average is not favorable. And that's not what you want to see. And also it's synonymous to a market top when you have breakouts that are failing. You have numerous breakouts that are failing. You have some leaders that are having some problems. Let's say Facebook, it's trying to regain it. But in the meantime, it hasn't happened. On the positive side, you have MasterCard that took off. That could be maybe a blow off top. We don't know. But it's interesting to watch. And you basically take it day by day of what's happening in the market. Again, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. On my blog every day, I write different ideas and different trades to take, and I explain them. And my goal is to educate you. And I have several books. And again, thank you for coming and thank you for watching.